Shalom, Hebrews. Got a good one today talking about the abyss slash morning star, the Zodiacs, and the Holy Grail, and the 10kings. A lot of dots to connect, but I think you'll enjoy this. So, first I want to talk about, this is Manly P. Hall, straight from the horse's mouth, talking about the secret teachings of all ages. This is the Zodiac chapter. Anyway, let's start out here. It's a point to be remembered that when the sun was said to be in a certain zodiac, the ancients really meant the sun occupied the opposite sign. Okay, so if it's in Taurus, it's going to be Scorpio. So now, if you look at the zodiac, let me show you this real quick. This is John Gill, a Baptist from the 1700s. Look at this. The Jews had two ways of beginning their year. One at the spring and the other at the autumn. Okay? And now either, April or May. Okay? And then, so that's Taurus, the bull, but then also it's September or October. Now, okay, so Taurus could be these 3 months. Okay, so it's lion, ox, eagle, man. Okay, these are the four cherubs around the throne. Look at Revelation, the four cherubs, lion, ox, eagle, man, lion, ox, man, eagle are introducing the four horsemen. Now, the four horsemen are also the four angels on the four corners, right? So now, the cherubs in Revelation go opposite of the actual way that the year goes. So basically, it's lion, ox, man, eagle. You see that? So the year starts. See this? See how this is 12th zodiac? You do 180 degrees opposite, which I just showed you, and it's Virgo. Now, this is basically all ox, see that? And then this is all lion. Now, this is the riddle of the Sphinx. It's the lion woman, or the woman lion, and it's a great sign, a woman standing on the moon clothed with the sun, and a lot of people say, and that's kind of talking about the dragon was wroth with the woman, which is the true people of Yahweh, right? But anyway, it was... pretty much everyone believes that the Son of Man, Yeshua, was born in probably September, okay, which is right here. Now, and so again, that's the real start of the year, okay? You see how that works spiritually speaking, okay? Now, and what you do is you take the courses in, I think it's 2 Chronicles 24, that basically the priestly courses of Abijah, the 8th course, and that was John the Baptizer's dad, and he was serving in the temple, right? So basically you take the 8th course, and John the Baptist was born 6 months before Yeshua. So you people do the math, and you come out to the fall. Of course, the shepherds were in the fields, or they're going to be in the fields either spring or fall, right? They're not going to be in the fall or in this field during the winter. But anyway, that's another little fun fact. So, hopefully that clears up the whole concept of what is the riddle of the Sphinx before we move on, okay? So it's the opposite sign, okay? Anyway, so now I want to talk about this. Now let's go on to this is the Rosicrucians, their rites and mysteries, straight from the horse's mouth. I want to talk about the morning star arising in your heart, or the morning star in general, okay, guys? So before we need to expound on this concept, we need to understand what was really going on in the Reformation, Protestant Reformation, because a lot of people don't know this. Now, this is under if you go under my community tab, you'll just see where I have some pretty interesting pictures I've been working on. But this is from the book, Our Israelite Origins by John Wilson. You'll see that the elements of the sanctuary go east to west, obviously. And basically Europe was the 3 middle ones, okay? So this is why it's called the Dark Ages, guys. It's Europe. Okay, this is when or it's the belly of the whale. Okay, so inside the sanctuary, it was all dark, aka the Dark Ages. It's these three middle elements of the sanctuary. You see that? So, and then that fifth note, guys, is the morning star. Who was the morning star of the Reformation? You've heard that term before, right? I can't think of the guy's name off the top of my head, but it's this fifth element. Okay, so get this. The Templars, or the Holy Grail in general, is all about what? It's about this supposed chalice, okay? And that is the feminine, okay? Now, get this. The actual Grail is this green stone, Venus, which fell from Lucifer's crown. Okay, guys? Says it right there. Okay? Where did this stone fall to? Fell into the abyss. Okay, so now these night orders, Order of the Garter, all of them, going back to King Henry VIII, really, in this same manual, see King Henry VIII typifies King Arthur, okay, in the legend of the Holy Grail. Now, what's going on during the Reformation was this fifth note, or I should say these are the power structures of the world, okay? So, pagan Rome, papal Rome, and then the British crown is now the one that rules the world via the night orders, okay? And they're all Luciferian, right? But anyway, so the power is being transferred from the papal or the papacy to the Illuminati or the night orders, okay, guys? That's really what was going on. So look at this fifth church, or the fifth trumpet, I should say, and let's look at what's actually going on here. Let's see here. Okay, first I want to go to the fourth church. That's Thyatira. I will give him the fourth keynote. I will give him the bright and morning star. Well, that's Venus. Venus is the morning star, all right? So, the Venus, or the morning star, is the five-pointed star. Now, who's the morning star? In the Bible, it's either Lucifer or the Son of Man, Yeshua. Okay? Now, the Venus is this green emerald. That is the Holy Grail. Okay, the chalice, guys. Okay? So, that fell into this abyss and they're trying to recover it. So I want to show you my vision in the fall. Go under my shorts and you'll see this. You just, oops. Okay. This is the vision I had, 144,000 in the new song. Okay, so you see that, okay, this is 1 through 7 keynotes. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This middle keynote is the fourth church. So it's one, it's the 7 churches. Okay, 7 trumpets, 7 seals, 7 bowls. Okay, going right to left. Okay, or the 7 planets. Okay, now this middle note is going to be so this is the Dark Ages. So this one, the first one you saw was the divine masculine. This is the divine feminine. This is the Holy Grail. This is the chalice. Okay, this fourth note is the fourth church of Thyatira. Okay, this is the morning star arising in your heart. Now, actually, let me play this real quick. This is, okay. This is the true way that you cross the gulf, the belly of the whale, the abyss, the bosom of Lazarus. Remember the Lazarus? There's a gulf between Lazarus and Abraham. This is the true way. This is the true way the real chaste virgin. Okay, guys, so they have their own. This is the Son of Man right here. He is the morning star. The day dawn and the day star rise in your hearts. So this fourth keynote, this is obviously the 7 colors of the rainbow as well, is where the true Son of Man arises in your heart. So let's just replay this real quick, because you'll start to see that they have their own morning star, the night orders, Lucifer, and the true church has their own morning star, okay? Divine masculine, divine feminine, so Jachin and Boaz. This is their morning star, guys. Okay? This is Lucifer arising. They have their own fake version of it. Now, this gulf takes 3.5 years to cross, okay? This is 3.5 years, okay? When you walk through this, it's kind of subconscious, you could say subconscious, to use their term, subconscious vibration frequencies. Some people could even call it seasonal depression, but I don't really like using those terms. But anyway, it's another way of describing it, basically. So now, Lucifer, again, is also the morning star, son of the morning, okay? And then in Revelation, it's all about getting the morning star, the true morning star, not the fake one, right? So, Thyatira, the fourth church, okay, that was the pinnacle of the Dark Ages, guys. Right here, okay? Then you had the Protestant Reformation. You're coming out of the sanctuary, and the power is being transferred to the English crown, okay? Or this, you have all this religious liberty now, okay? That's what's going on in the Reformation. That's why you have the Knights of Order of the Garter, or they're all looking for this Holy Grail, okay? Now, the Grail, Ireland, is the green Venus, guys. That is where the name, it's called the Emerald Isle, right? You say it right here. I think it's right here somewhere. Emerald Isle. See that? That's what Ireland is. It's this green fifth keynote. Because I want to stress this. Look at this, guys. It's going to blow your mind. The fifth, do I have it? Okay. The fifth trumpet. And I saw a star fall from heaven to earth that fell where? Into the abyss. The key of the bottomless pit. So this is the fifth note. And you'll see Satan. Okay. Yeah, he's got several ideas. That's why I like him. So it's... The fifth note is the, obviously the Mohammedans, the Ottoman Empire, but that's coming up at the same time that the English Protestant Reformation was happening. So, you see that? That's the fifth trumpet. So now, that's that morning star rising, coming out of the Dark Ages and going to the British crown. I'm not trying to put the British crown in a positive light because they are Luciferian, but I'm just showing you. Keep in mind, it's 2 parallel timelines. You have the true and the false. They're all happening simultaneously. Okay, guys? So, it's going to the Emerald Isle. All right? Now, that's why you always hear the New Jerusalem, a lot of people say it's England or Britain. That's where that comes from, okay? That's why the North Pole, which is also a type of the Garden of Eden, is the green lights. It's the emerald lights, okay? Jesus has an emerald. You look up the rainbow in Revelation. It'll say like that stone that says it was like, I think it says it was like an emerald color, or maybe it was a beryl. But anyway, a lot of times that can be translated as green. Okay. So now, I want to show you this real quick. Going back to the Night Orders here. The Knights Templars. I think, is it this one? Let me see. I don't really want this one. It says that they're typify the 10 original Zodiacs. Okay, right here. Knights of the Round Table, the 5 leaves. Okay, again, hint, hint, wink, wink. 5 rows. Okay, Venus, right? That's why they have 5-point stars everywhere. Knights of Rhodes or Malta, successors to the Templars, typify the 10 original Zodiacs. Red rose, 5 signs. White rose, 5 signs. So, apparently there used to be 10 original Zodiacs, but it's really what's going on is each tribe was given a Zodiac, right? So you have the 12 tribes, but there's 10 lost tribes. Is now the Templars are the 10 lost tribes reigning, or the 10 kings of Revelation reigning with the whore for an hour, right? Right. So they're typifying the 10 original Zodiacs. And then you have the 10-horned dragon with the 7 heads. Now, the 7 heads are the 7 planets, and these 7 planets signify the 7-branch candlestick, okay? There is a true way of looking at the 7 planets, guys. But keep in mind, just like the zodiac order of Revelation goes opposite in time, that's why astrology is bad, is because they're being cursed. What is time? Time is the curse, right? It's all about reversing curse. So the zodiacs go opposite. The 7 planets in Revelation or the 7 planets, I should say, you're actually going down the 7-step ladder, not up the 7-step ladder. First should be last, last should be first, right? So the 7-headed dragon is going with time. That's obviously Capitoline Hill. Each temple was given to each planet, right? So that's the 7 planets. Regions dominate the stalls or stables for the exercise of their power. So these 7, so whatever zodiac of the 10, these 7-head dragon is kind of what goes on. It says in when Judges, the stars fought for their courses, right? Let's see. Right here, see this? They fought from heaven, even the stars in their courses fought against Sisera. That's from the book of Judges, okay, guys? So there is that idea that obviously everything's controlled by the zodiacs, right? Okay, there's no mystery to people watching this video, right? So that's what's going on. Hopefully you guys can connect the dots. I know there's a lot here. Okay, this is again another way of saying the 10 kings reign with the whore for an hour. See that? It's the Templars now signify the 10 original zodiacs. Okay, guys? If you want to see more of these, just go under I have to click on this picture a couple times to get the right resolution for some reason. But just go under the community tab and you'll see some interesting things I've been working on. All right, thanks for watching. Hopefully that clears it up.